Hey guys. What a week. What a week. Not today, but this week is one of those weeks where I work 4 days in a row, 4 10-hour shifts. Ugh. It's ridiculous. Today I almost thought I was gonna pass out. With some Q&A questions from the vlogs from Nigeria. So I'll just go through the videos and stuff and just pick up some of the comments and answer them or comment on them and stuff like that, because there was thousands of comments. So I'll start with the first vlog. So the first vlog I posted for the Nigeria series was welcome to Nigeria, and everyone was commenting how Junior was doing my hair when we got to Nigeria. So yeah, little Junior, he's okay, so him growing up with me, Inky, and my mom, and being women, black women, and then, talking about hair and clothes 24/7. Him and my dad just sit there and roll their eyes you guys are crazy. But with Junior, as our sibling growing up with him, he's used to the vocabulary of hair and weaves and wigs and all that stuff like that. So he's used to it, so he knows, and he's watched us do our hair for years, all his life. So he knows a lot of things, if I sent him to a beauty supply store and tell him, get me some curly hair, 18-inch, and that matches my color. I don't have to say the color, but I tell you it matches my color. He can go and get it for me, and he'll know what color to get. He'll be okay, I need some curly weave, 18-inch, and it has to be 1B, because I know her hair is 1B. He knows that stuff. So yeah, he could do that. He could do that if I told him, go to the store and get me some hair. He could do that. But yeah, everyone was commenting how Junior was doing my hair and stuff like that. So yeah, he likes playing with our hair and stuff like that sometimes. When we ask him to play with our hair, he likes it and stuff like that. He likes to practice braiding and stuff like that. So yeah, little Junior. He's not so little anymore, but yeah, little Junior. And I feel men that grow up with sisters, either older or younger, I feel they're just a little bit more patient, with women, and they're more gentle, and they understand women sometimes. They understand certain weird things that women do or say and stuff like that, or Chris and Lawrence, they grew up with sisters, multiple, more than one sister. So I feel I see that in them. They're they can be very patient at times, and they're really gentle, and they're more sensitive to certain things, and they understand certain things about women. So I see that in Junior, and I feel he's gonna be a really good, he's already a really good guy, but I feel he's gonna be whoever ends up with Junior, they're gonna be really lucky, because he just grew up with sisters, so he knows. So let's see more questions. Oh yeah, everyone was talking about this Shopright bread when my mom was gushing over the Shopright bread. We went to Shopright and stuff like that. So yeah, that bread was so good. Junior loved that bread. We bought so many loaves, and yeah, the bread is so cheap there and stuff like that. And it was fresh baked, warm, right out the oven. So people will be standing in lines. We went at the end of the day, and the line was short, but during the daytime, the line can wrap around the store just to get that fresh bread and stuff like that. So it was fun seeing that. Oh yeah, everyone was saying, where's Inky? Where's Inky? How come she couldn't come? And there was someone that commented that was so angry. They were of all the things that you've done for Inky, she couldn't even come to your traditional wedding in Nigeria. And it's me, Inky, and Lawrence were just laughing about that the other day. And it was just Inky couldn't come because she's a first-year pediatric resident. That year is gonna be her craziest, hardest year. So we all try to figure out logistics on okay, if I leave this day, and I get to Nigeria this day, I can stay for one day and then leave the next day. That's literally what we were gonna do. He was gonna fly in and get there the day of the wedding and then leave the next day back to the US. And you know, you need 2 days to travel. You know what I mean? So it, like, we thought about it, we debated, and like, we had it set, and then her whole schedule changed for things, and other people had to do other vacations, and she had to cover her own section of the hospital. So at a point it was just like, let's just nix it. Like it's not in the works for us. So yeah, so she missed it, but we talked to her all the time and sent her pictures and stuff like that. And Lawrence's whole family was here, so it was nice. We missed her, but she's front and center for the white wedding, so it's gonna be all fine. It's gonna be all good. Everything's fine. Okay, let's see. Well, yeah, people were saying, not a lot of people, but I remember one comment, someone was like, wow, you went all the way to Nigeria and you couldn't even like have your natural hair out and be in Nigeria. And I was just thinking, like, I at least traveled to Nigeria and spent a couple days in my natural hair, or was it 1 day or 2 days? But one, that wasn't my, like, before I travel anywhere, you plan out your hairstyles. So for my travel to Nigeria, my plan was not to have my hair out because, one, I didn't want to have to carry all my hair products, and then two, we moved around a lot, so and I'm not good at doing my natural hair. Like, I don't have a good regimen, or I don't have a good schedule. I'm still learning about my hair, so I didn't want to be experimenting during that time when you're moving around a lot. So I knew that I didn't want to have my natural hair out. If I planned it, or if I knew better, not if I knew better, but if I knew better about my hair and I was better at my natural hair, then, I would have planned other things and stuff like that. But at the time, I had so much to plan for the wedding, so I said it'd be easier for me to just, even traveling to Nigeria with my natural hair in a bun like that was not part of the plan. It was so crazy, just, oh my god, so crazy. But yeah, it was not part of the plan. So that's how that happened with my hair. Also, I just remembered that I did not tell you the story of my herky-jerky travels to Nigeria. So let me do that now. Like, I forgot to tell you guys. Okay, so it was December, what day? December 19 or 18. I got off work. It was a Sunday. I got off work at 6. My flight to DC was at like 7:30. The airport for my work is like 15 minutes away, so it was right there. So my plan was to get off work at 6, get to the airport by like 6:30, park, and then check in, and then my flight is at 7:30 to get to DC. And then my flight with Mommy and Junior was the next day at 10 in the morning. So, getting to DC the night before and stuff like that. And I worked that day. So that was the plan. Everything was packed for Nigeria in my car. And I went to work that Sunday. Got off work at 6. Changed at work, and then went straight, changed my travel outfit for that day, and started to go to the airport. On my way to the airport, my flight was delayed, probably by like 30 minutes. I was like, fine, that's fine. I have time, So I parked my car, and I remembered that I need to leave my jacket, my winter jacket in my car, even though it was really, really cold, because I didn't want to have to travel with a bulky jacket all the way to Nigeria that I'm not gonna wear. So I said, okay, let me keep my coat in my car and then get into the shuttle airport. That's fine, because I won't need a jacket, so that was that. So got to the airport, checked in, everything was good. Checked in through security, got to the gate, delayed again. I was okay. Well, let me just get dinner because I haven't eaten since lunchtime. And this was like, by this time it was like 7:30, going on 8 o'clock. So I got food, flight delayed again. So I have the kayak app, and it tracks flights. So I checked that flight that's supposed to be coming in to pick us up, and it hasn't left DC yet. So I was like, okay, well, I don't know what's going on. So whatever. So I got my dinner, pulled out my laptop, was like doing some work, doing whatever. I don't know what I was doing. I was just, keeping busy. Delayed again. So this flight got delayed again. By this time, it was like past midnight. Mind you, I left work at 6 and it was past midnight already. Spent all those hours at the airport. So now I was like, okay, so we're still here and it's midnight. And I said, okay, so I was like, whatever. So I was like, I'm here waiting for my flight. So I was like, as long as they don't cancel the flight, because I have a flight tomorrow at 10 a.m. to go to Nigeria. So I was like, as long as they don't cancel the flight, whatever. So I was exhausted because I haven't slept in 2 days. 2 days because of packing and stuff like that. Running around packing, getting everything together. So I said, okay, let me lay down by the chairs by my gate. So I laid down on the chairs. I was cold. I think I had a blanket with me. Yeah, I had a blanket, and I called mommy and told her they delayed my flight again. And she said, wow, like it's why they keep delaying it. They better not cancel. I'm like, yeah, they better not cancel it. So I laid down exhausted. So then I just fell asleep. I think like 30 minutes later, I woke up to see like what time it was and if, any updates. No updates. Went back to sleep. Went back to sleep. Guys, I woke up and it was 1:30 in the morning. 1:30 going on 2 a.m. in the morning. I woke up and that whole gate place was empty. There was one person standing at the counter and I started panicking. I was like, what? Wait, what? I was like, no, that's not happening. Got myself, I said, my flight was supposed to leave for to DC. Like, where is it? And they're like, oh, it just left. And I was just like, what do you mean just left? Like, I was supposed to be on that flight. And I started crying. I was just like, no. Like, I was supposed to be on this flight. I've been waiting for hours to get on this flight. They're like, oh, honey, it left. Go to the front desk, like downstairs. And I was like, at that point, I stopped and I was like, wait, what? Panicked, started crying, ran all the way down to the checkout counter. And I was just like, I was sleeping by my gate. And they've left. And then no one woke me up. And I'm supposed to be leaving out the country tomorrow at 10 in the morning in DC. I need to be there before 10 a.m. in DC tomorrow. When's next flight? And the lady was like, your next flight, she said, oh, let me rebook you. So she looked up and said, okay, next flight doesn't get to DC until 11. That's the earliest. My flight leaves at 10 to Nigeria. I was like, that's not gonna work. So what do I do? What do I do? And she was like, that's the earliest I can get you to DC. And I was like, wow. So now I was sit there and I was like, I have to book another flight. No, I was like, I have to book another flight, or actually, how do I get to DC now? Like right now. That's what I said to myself. So I said, okay. I got my phone, looked up flights from anywhere in Ohio to DC, found one that's leaving from Columbus to DC, booked that flight, and then I got in the shuttle back to my car, drove all the way to Columbus. So when I was driving to the airport the first time, I was like, okay, well, I know that when I come back from Nigeria, I need to get gas in my car. So now that I'm driving to Columbus, I'm like, I need gas. So by the time it's after 2 a.m., flight from Columbus leaves at 5 in the morning to get to DC by like 6 or 7 in the morning. So past 2 a.m., Columbus is an hour plus away. So get in the car, start driving, zoom. I need gas. I'm like, great. I don't have a minute to spare to get gas, so I have to stop. So I stopped, got gas, boom, back on the road. Got to Columbus, parked, checked in, got my ticket. Okay, good. Went through security, good. Flight's supposed to leave at 5:30. I'm here. Got to the gate. Flight delayed. Are you kidding me? So the flight was delayed. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, this is not happening. Like, okay, if the universe, if God does not want me to be to Nigeria tomorrow, then that's what it is. That's what I was saying to myself. So I got to the gate, delayed by an hour. I was like, oh my gosh, this is not happening. It's not happening. By this time, I didn't even tell my mom what happened. So she was calling me like, where are you? What's going on? Like, she was texting me and calling me. I did not answer because I was just like, I need to fix this problem before I talk to anybody. So sit down at the gate, flight delayed an hour. Delayed again. More than an hour. And I was just like, I at that point I gave up. I was done. I was so done. I was like, whatever. I'm done. I'm over this whole trip. I'm done. So we start boarding. Oh, you know what it was is that a crew member got sick, so they couldn't board the flight until they find they got better, or they found the replacement. Found a replacement. The whole crew came. We boarded, got on the plane, and it was snowing that night or that morning. So they had to go de-ice the plane. De-icing the plane takes like 20 minutes. So that's another 20 minutes on top of our hour-and-a-half delay already. Mind you, if I'm getting to DC, oh, by the way, this is the Baltimore airport and we're flying out of the Reagan airport. Just let you guys know. That's like 35, 40 minutes away, I think. So that's that. So by this time, we're supposed to be landing in Baltimore at 9 o'clock from delays. And my flight from DC to Nigeria leaves at 10 o'clock. How? Mind you, from sleeping the night before, missing that flight, my suitcases have already made it to DC. So mind you, I have to go, when I get to the Dallas airport, I have to go down to baggage claim, find my baggage, bring it back up, check it in. Getting to DC by 9 o'clock, how? Okay, so board the flight, de-ice in the air. Thank God. Trying to figure out the logistics to get from the Baltimore airport to the Dulles airport. So that's that. So we land, run, Rudolph, Papa's gotta make it to town. Literally. I had to run, get an Uber, got in my Uber, went straight to the airport, went straight to the baggage claim, and my baggage was sitting there overnight, so they had to pack it away. So I found the lady and said, that's my baggage right there, I need it. So by the time I got to the airport, I called Mommy and said, Mommy, I'm at the airport. She was like, where have you been? And I'm like, long story, I'll tell you later. So I got to the airport, got my baggage from baggage claim. Luckily, I found a guy that had a car that helped me take it upstairs because I had 2 big suitcases plus my carry-on, my 2 carry-on, and my purse and stuff. So I had a lot of stuff and I couldn't carry it by myself. So luckily he was there right away to help me take it all the way up to the check-in counter. And I don't know if you guys have ever flown Ethiopian from Nigeria to Nigeria from DC. That check-in counter can be a little hectic. Oh, I got there and it was like 9:30 and people were still in line to check in. So one, they were running on African time way bad. So I wasn't too late. By the time I got there, Mommy and Junior were already almost into the counter to drop their baggage. So I came just in time. So I changed and then dropped my baggage off, and then we got through security, got on the flight. When I got on the flight, mind you, this has been an non-stop thing for the past, since I left work. Mind you, when I left work, I still haven't slept for 2 days. So by the time I got on the flight to Nigeria, I said, thank you, God. Thank God I made this flight. 2, I can just sleep the whole way there because I'm exhausted. And then 3, I'm just glad that everything worked out and I did not miss my flight. Because Ethiopian Airlines doesn't fly every day to Nigeria. So, that was so annoying. So annoying. Jeez, so annoying. But yeah, that was my whole journey to Nigeria, and it made the beginning. That's why I didn't vlog until later because there was just so much happening, so much. So it was ridiculous. Anyways, let's get back to the questions. Let's see. A lot of people commented and said that they were on the same flight or their family on the same flight that I was when I went to Nigeria, so that was so cool. Someone said they were too shy to come and say hi. Don't be shy, come and say hi. Someone asked the name of the camera that I use. So I used my Sony e.l.f. 110HS in the beginning, and then at the end, during the wedding and after, was my new camera, my Sony a6000. Love this camera. And this camera, I bought it for pictures, not for vlogging, but pictures as in like if I want to like take like an outfit picture or something, or a really nice crispy picture and post on Instagram, it can send your picture straight to your phone, you know, to have like a really nice quality picture. So that's why I bought it. But then I saw it had really good video quality, so I was like, oh, this is nice. So now I keep picking it up to vlog, but it's not supposed to be a vlogging camera because it's a little bulky for a vlogging camera. But It's whatever. It's like once you see like how really nice quality is, it's like it's hard to like go back. Oh, someone was like, why is there trash all over the ground? And you saw a lot of trash all over the ground in the market. And it's just that's just, you know, some parts of Nigeria, like they're not really like, is it aware, or it's not really a priority, like sanitation, as in like having like trash receptacles like how they do here in the US, and every corner throw away trash and stuff like that. They don't have that in Nigeria, like in that market area place. So Chris and I were talking about that too, and I was just like, I wish there was like a way that I could like form like a, you know, like a trash pickup brigade or something, or even just supply like trash receptacles so that people can just throw their trash in there. Because the thing is, like, there's no trash receptacles like in the market, so people just throw their stuff on the ground and stuff like that, which is horrible for the environment. But yeah, people noticed that when I went to the market. Someone said Nigeria is one of the most corrupt countries today. People are fraud and scams. And then, because people said, oh my gosh, I want to put Nigeria on my list of places to go. I can't wait to visit Nigeria. I want to visit Nigeria. And someone just saying, people were saying like, why would you put, of all places to visit, why would you go to Nigeria? Nigeria is a beautiful, fun country. Like, anyone that goes to Nigeria always has fun memories to talk about, no matter if you are Nigerian, non-Nigerian, white, black, whatever. So, someone said it's like, has corruption, it's not safe and stuff like that. And it's just like, when you think about it, no matter where you go no matter what country you go to, there's always bad parts and there's good parts. And there's corrupt governments here and there, parts of the government and stuff like that. So it's not just Nigeria, but it's everywhere. You can come to the US, in our state, how we're doing right now, and see that we have really bad areas of America. We have really nice areas of America. So, you know, you can't just say that about Nigeria. Like, everywhere has its good and bad parts. Nigeria, poor, expensive, or affordable. And as I said, it's all the above, just like the USA. In the US, there's really cheap as in like good cost of living areas. There's very expensive areas, and there's very poor areas. So Nigeria has the same thing. It has affordable places, expensive places, and poor places, just like the US. Oh, someone said the Naira dollar rate was good to y'all. I see. I was like, yes, it was. It's good. Like, coming from this side, you know, it's good. It's a good exchange. But like, from the other side, it's bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the Naira is not strong. So it's like, you know, it just makes it sad. Because like the people that are there that are working and stuff, like, you know, exchange, it affects them. So it's good, and then it's good for us with the dollar, but it's bad for them with the Naira, you know. Like, I feel bad. Someone said the bread is so popular. Why? What does it taste like? Like, it's magic bread. And someone said it tastes like heaven. Someone said one of the most relaxed brides I've ever seen. Congratulations, and God bless you, union. Everyone was saying like how relaxed and like chill I was that day. And I commented on people and said on the comments and said that I'm grateful that my husband's family is in Nigeria, so they helped with a lot of things, and my family's in Nigeria, and my dad, so like basically my dad and his dad planned everything. Like, my dad did like literally plan everything, and Chris's dad did all the groundwork and stuff like that. So it was just like having our dads plan it made the stress none. Like, all Chris and I had to worry about was what we're wearing, and that's it. Like, I just worry about my clothes and my hair and my makeup. That's it. Chris was the one that actually booked my makeup artist. He was the one that said, oh, I have a makeup artist for you. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So he was the one that actually booked my makeup artist. So I used to worry about my clothes and my hair. And that was it. So I'm lucky that, you know, my aunties and uncles and stuff, and all of Chris's siblings and stuff, and his mom, you know, helped us plan everything. So it was perfect. Perfect. So I'm grateful. So that's why I was so relaxed, because everything came together. Like, it looked nice. So it's just like, everything looks nice. So I'm not going to worry. I'm going to enjoy the day. Take in every moment. Like, enjoy every moment. So I was chill, But inside, I was really just like this is how I was. I was like just sitting back and looking like, wow, like this day that I've been thinking about every day of my life since I could remember is here. And my husband, like, isn't he so cute? Like, that's what's going on in my head. And I was like, oh, my whole family's here. I was like, this is all for me? Wow. I feel so special. Like, I feel so special. This is really nice. Oh, that's really beautiful. Like, that's what's going on in my head. I was just like talking like, oh, I'm having fun. Like that, I was chill because it was just like I wanted to make sure I was aware of everything. I didn't let the whole day be a blur, and just enjoy every single moment. So when I woke up that morning, I was like, wow, I'm waking up. It's my wedding day today. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Like, that's what I did. And I went to the bathroom, looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, it's the day. And I was like, I'm just chill. Everything's good. Everything's in place. You know, the camera people were already there before me. So they actually were waiting for me to get up. So I woke up and got dressed. We started filming. And the makeup artist came, started doing my makeup. So I enjoyed like sitting down and just chilling, listening to music, talking with my cousins, and just getting makeup done. Like, it was perfect. It was so good. That's why I was chill, because I wanted to make sure that I soaked up every moment. Everything was already planned for me, so I didn't have to think about anything. So it was good. It was good. Oh yeah. Someone said, wrong choice of background music. You should have allowed the Igbo culture to come through while you were dancing. And I said, obviously that would have been perfect. But one, there was a DJ at the wedding, and the DJ played music the whole time. There was a DJ and two bands. So, and he was playing all the top Nigerian music that you hear everywhere. So that would have been copyright issues for YouTube. They would have flagged my video. Some countries are not allowed to watch videos that are copyrighted. So a lot of people that are not in the US won't be able to watch my video. That's two. And I would have had a strike on my account, my YouTube account and stuff like that. So, and it would have been blocked. Yeah, but everyone keeps asking about Chris and us doing our videos together. We will be doing videos together. We have a list of videos to do together. So just be patient. You know, we have a lot going on, because now that we came back from the US, now we gotta start planning the white wedding. So it's like a lot going on. I'm about to say like when it was. Nah. But we have a lot going on. We still have to pick like vendors for things. So that's what I'm trying to work on and stuff like that. So that's why we're very busy right now. So yeah, oh yeah, everyone asked, is because Chris lived with me. Like, no, he doesn't live with me. Not yet. We still have to do the church wedding, so we can't live together yet. But after we do the wedding, then we can live together and stuff like that. So, but we have no idea what we're doing. Just kidding. No, for real. I have no idea. I don't even know what I'm doing tomorrow. But yeah, but everything will just work itself out. There's so much going on at the same time this year. Y'all thought last year was crazy? This year is about to be crazier. Trust me. Trust and believe. On to our next video. Leave your questions below for discussion topics so we can have a nice discussion. I feel like I want to do... Okay, I have a couple questions. One, are you guys... do you guys follow me? Like, I don't know if a majority of people that watch my videos follow me on Instagram too. I don't know. But like, if I do like an Instagram live, which I'm like scared and nervous and shy to do because it's like, I don't know. I've never done it before, but everyone's doing it. So I'm like, maybe I should try it one time, but I don't know. I'm a little nervous, a little shy. But if you guys are on there, should I do one? And if I do one, like, should I do like a discussion topic or something, or ask questions? Maybe like a quick Q&A. I don't know, something like that. And then two, leave your discussion topics below so we can have a nice discussion topics about anything. It's a new year, still a new year. So anything about like setting goals and getting ready, and not getting ready for the year because it's already here, but you know, setting goals and like getting yourself ready for, you know, the year and doing stuff. Leave it down below. What else did I want to ask? I feel like I want to do, like, I like these vlog videos, like, of like discussion topics, like reading your questions, but I feel like I want to do, like, I said this before, like a live stream. Like, I know YouTube has a new live streaming thing now, so maybe I want to do that, you know, like maybe like, you know, have it like on a weekend night where we just like, you know, get a glass of wine and just like talk about stuff, you know. That's one. Two, my dream is to host a like retreat for like us, and just like have like a retreat for us to just talk, you know, like enjoy each other's company, network, and more of just like having like a big slumber party and just like chilling and talking about us, women, the world, you know, what we want to do, where we want to go, stuff like that. Just having like a nice like chill talk session, but like in a location, like say like a city that's in any city, but just like organize like a trip, you know, like that's my dream. One day I want to do that with you guys. So I just have to figure out like how that's gonna happen, like when, but I really want to do that. I feel like it would be so fun, just like have like a sit down with everyone and just like talk about everything, you know. Those are like the best talks, like girl talk is the best talks. And then and I would love to like invite my best friend Erica. She actually has a YouTube channel. It's called, let me make sure I do it, Hearts Chat. I'll link it down below, but she's a therapist, a family therapist, relationship family therapist. This is her job. So she's my personal therapist. So like this is her job. So she knows how to be like an ear to listen to listen to and stuff, and to give you a good advice. And like, she's really good. She's really good. So I'm trying to find her channel because I want to make sure I spell it right. Okay, yep, with an S. Hearts Chat. So this is her channel, and this is her friend Akila. She's also a therapist too. So this is my best friend Erica. She's a therapist, and they have discussion, like they were actually a radio show. They are a radio show, and they moved the radio show onto like online to the YouTube, to like, it's like kind of like podcasts kind of thing. So they have discussions every Sunday and Tuesday at 7. They post a new video and stuff like that. So they have a bunch of videos just talking about like relationships, mental health, setting goals, you know, self-love, like just talking, you know, like, and you guys like my videos when I just talk, like they're really, 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 really good. And they actually give like real, like qualified degree advice. It's because they have degrees and stuff like that, and certifications and training and all that stuff like that. So I'll link her channel down below and her Instagram. Follow her, subscribe to her channel, like leave comments, tell her that I sent you here and that you're, you know, excited for like, you know, her discussion topics and stuff like that. Leave questions so that she can answer them in her next videos and stuff like that. So, and you can have your own, it's like, if you leave comments and ask the questions, she'll answer them in like a video and stuff like that. And it's like, you're getting real therapist like sessions for free, essentially. So I'll link her channel and Instagram down below. And other than that, that's all I have to say. I'll see you guys this weekend, I think I'll be vlogging this weekend because I'm off. We'll see. I don't know. But anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. And leave requests for videos too. Don't forget that. Yeah. Leave requests for videos, like hair videos or like any other type of videos, whatever. Content, whatever. Anyways, rambling, done. Bye. Good night.